unbelievable tennis glamour. Coco Gauff and Aryna Sabalenka, stunning style. Choices for the WTA Finals. The WTA Finals had always been a battleground, a stage for grit, glory, and greatness. But in 2025, Riyadh transformed the tournament into something more, a royal runway where tennis queens arrive not just to compete, but to mesmerize the world with glamour, personality, and unapologetic style. And at the center of this dazzling spectacle stood two icons who owned the spotlight the moment they stepped into it. Coco Gauff and Aryna Sabalenka, two players with fire in their forehands, thunder in their serves. But when it came to fashion, the world discovered they packed just as much power off the court. This year, it wasn't just about who would lift the trophy. It was about who would own the arena. The queens of style arrive. The desert air shimmered as the world's cameras turned toward the entrance of the Riyadh Superdome, a glass-lit pathway that had practically become a fashion runway. When the door slid open, jaws dropped. Coco Gauff entered first, effortlessly radiant. The 21-year-old superstar, known for her fierce athleticism and humble grace, surprised everyone would look straight out of a high-fashion magazine. She wore a flowing midnight blue silk jumpsuit, silver accents that caught the arena, lights like stars, sleek braided hair, pulled back with just enough shine, a minimalist necklace that glimmered like a quiet whisper of elegance. Her look was modern, bold, confident, exactly what Coco represented on the court. Fans screamed, cameras flashed, social media nearly exploded. Hashtag Cocolo began, trending before she even reached the players' lounge. But Riyadh had more surprises waiting. Then Aryna Sabalenka arrived and the globe stopped spinning. Sabalenka, the Belarusian powerhouse, known for her fearless game and fearless personality, stepped out in a glamorous, fiery red gown with sculpted shoulders and a slit that moved at a flame with every step. She looked like a warrior, queen, intense, elegant, commanding. Her hair flowed in soft waves and bold gold. Jewelry completed the look, giving her an aura of fierce royalty. Fans gasped. Commentators whispered, "Wow!" The internet cracked open under hashtag Sabalenka slays. If Coco was a starry night sky, Sabalenka was a blazing sun. Together, they turned the WTA Finals into the biggest fashion moment tennis had seen in years. A new era of tennis glamour. The world had seen glamorous tennis before. Serena's metallic catsuits, Sharapova's Dior-inspired dresses, Osaka's creative streetwear. But Coco and Aryna brought something new. Youth meeting power, elegance meeting edge, confidence meeting charisma. Their styles didn't clash. They completed each other. Coco's look said, "I am the future." Sabalenka's look said, "I am the force." The contrast between them was so cinematic that fashion magazine from Vogue to Harper's Bazaar immediately published front-page headlines. Riyadh became the center of the global fashion universe, and the tournament hadn't even started yet. Inside the arena, tennis meets high fashion as players warmed up. Inside, the cameras zoomed in on Coco and Aryna sitting across the room, each wrapped in their own aura of quiet power. Coco's warm smile lit up the locker room. She chatted casually with ball kids, waved at fans who peeked from behind velvet ropes, and posed for a few selfies. Aryna, meanwhile, radiated intense focus, earphones in head high, posture queen-like. She looked like she was preparing to conquer not just a match, but the entire world. And yet, even in that moment, their outfit stole the show. Players whispered. Fans watched every move. Even rivals admired the fashion show unfolding around them. The match preview. Two styles, two worlds. When Coco and Aryna finally returned to change into their tennis kits, the fashion story didn't stop. Coco's on-court look, her match outfit, was a modern masterpiece. A vibrant, electric purple dress with aerodynamic patterns and a royal flair. Her shoes, matched perfectly, accented in neon, streaks that glowed under the stadium. Lights. It was youthful. It was powerful. It was unmistakably Coco. Ryna's on-court look. Sabalenka emerged, moments later, wearing a crimson performance dress, sharp as a flame, bold as her personality. The lines echoed warrior armor. The cut emphasized her strength and intensity. It was fierce. It was fearless. It was unmistakably Aryna when they met at the net for warm-ups. The contrast of the photographer's dream, purple versus red, elegance versus power, star versus fire. The crowd couldn't stop cheering. They hadn't even played a point yet. Social media erupts. The moment images hit the internet, fans went wild. Twitter/X. Coco looks like the queen of the night. Aryna looks like she walked out a fantasy movie. This is how champions do. Fashion. Sabalenka and Gauff just redefined tennis glamour. Instagram read. Carpets reposted their arrivals. Celebrities commented fire emojis. Fashion bloggers made two-word captions. Style legends, TikTok fashion experts, broke down every detail of Coco's jewelry and Aryna's dress. Even rival players reacted. Fire, fire, fire. Queens serve and slay. This wasn't just a fashion moment. This was a cultural moment. The press conference glamour meets girl power. During the pre-match press conference, the reporters couldn't hold back their admiration. Coco, your outfit caused a global meltdown. How did you choose it? Coco laughed. It just felt like me. I wanted something strong, but simple. Something that makes me feel confident. Sabalenka smirked playfully. And I wanted something that makes everyone else feel nervous. The whole room burst into laughter. Even in style, their personalities glowed. Coco warm, Aryna wild. Two different kinds of queens. The transformation of tennis. Culture. What Coco and Aryna did that night wasn't just show off gorgeous outfits. They changed the way the world saw tennis. Tennis had long been serious, disciplined, tradition-heavy. But Coco and Orion brought glamour. Without losing grit, they reminded fans that athletes are not just competitors. They're icons, personalities, artists, and trendsetters. Glamour meets battle. When the time came for their actual showdown, the excitement skyrocketed. The lights dimmed. The spotlights beamed. The commentators whispered, "This feels like a movie." Coco bounced lightly on her feet, confidence radiating through her purple dress. Aryna twirled her racket like a blade, eyes blazing behind her crimson armor. The arena was silent for a heartbeat. Then the umpire announced, "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Coco Gauff and Aryna Sabalenka." The eruption inside the Superdome felt like thunder clawing at the sky. This was glamour. This was spectacle. This was sport at its most electrifying. A moment the world will remember, no matter who won the match, no matter how long the rallies lasted. One thing was already certain. Coco Gauff and Aryna Sabalenka had created one of the most iconic moments in WTA finals history. They showed beauty. They showed personality. They showed strength. They showed unity. Two queens, two worlds, one unforgettable night. And in that magical moment, they proved something essential. Tennis can be fierce. Tennis can be fashionable. Tennis can be glamorous, and tennis can be breathtakingly powerful. Coco dazzled like a star. Aryna burned like a flame, and together they lit up Riyadh in a way no one could forget. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next